What's up YouTube, it's BrandiBrielle, and today I'm bringing y'all my very own unpopular opinions video.
He told me throw it back about. So I took this mug on his lap about. Boy, come and make me that. And no, we can't talk if you ain't spinning right. So you tell me it's messy from that back.
So I want to do this for like a long time. Y'all don't understand. I want to do this for a long time. So it's my first time getting it out. It's my first unpopular opinions video. So I'm really excited. I love watching them. So this is mine, brought to you by Brandi. Since it's my first one, I ain't gonna go too crazy. I ain't trying to get canceled before I even start. So we're gonna start pretty mild. But I got my iPad because I do have some notes. And y'all know I like the iPad. These are just opinions, and like I said, these are unpopular opinions. So these is not supposed to be liked by the majority. So if I offend you with something I say and you mad, stay mad, because I really don't care. Honestly, these are opinions, these are not facts. So if you mad about something, like I said, stay mad and, you know, give me likes just because you mad, you know? While I'm doing this, I'm gonna be eating my wings. I just made these. So yeah, let me get my hot sauce and let's get it. Stop. My first unpopular opinion is Aaliyah was not going to be bigger than Beyonce. She was not going to be bigger than Beyonce. There's no female artist that has surpassed Beyonce's legendary. I don't know how you say it, but there hasn't. Now there are legendary female pop artists, singers, R&B, soul singers, you know, of course, but as far as surpassing or being on the same level, Aaliyah was not gonna pass her. I don't even know if she's gonna be on the same level. Aaliyah was definitely gonna be big, definitely, but she was gonna simmer down at one point. Something about Beyonce just kept her going. I'm sorry, there's a lot of people that really think that Aaliyah was gonna be on Beyonce's level and she was not. Y'all need to stop teaching kids to sell their hobbies. Just because a kid like to play the piano, I don't know, make sweaters out of yarn or draw or anything. Y'all need to stop teaching kids at a very young age to sell their hobbies. That's why hobbies not even hobbies no more. Everybody think that you should just sell anything that you're good at. And yes, I mean, it is nice to make money off something that you enjoy and that you're just good at, but let hobbies be hobbies and let children be children. Stop trying to profit off your children. Stop trying to profit off your kids at a very young age. Just let them like doing what they're doing. You know, and when they get to a certain age and if they do want to profit of it, then good. When they're 7, 8, 9, they just like to play the piano. Stop. Just give them lessons. I would say that pay for lessons, pay for just anything that would help them and benefit them in the future. But stop teaching them that they have to sell everything they're good at. That's sad, and you are a victim.
You're a victim. Here we go, CSI.
You do not have to sell anything that you're good at. You sometimes like back in the day in the 1950s when women didn't have jobs and stuff like that, they just liked sewing. They just like, you know, making stuff for their homegirls and their mans. They weren't making no money off of that until, you know, of course stuff happened. But let people just have hobbies. Like, just let them. It's something about just doing something that you just like to do. You don't have to sell everything, and then at that point you're gonna be drained about it. It's gonna become work. And when a hobby becomes work, you will have times where you fall out of love with it, because it's work now, and anybody that know what I'm talking about know what I'm talking about. So stop telling your kids to stop teaching your kids to sell their hobbies. Let them just have fun doing what they're doing. Race does matter in almost every topic. I hate when people get mad when they be like, when somebody say, well, if this was a so-and-so person or so-and-so person, it does matter, because it honestly, if it was a black person, it would be different. Now, I do agree, we don't have to always change the subject and be like, if this was this, because at the end of the day, it's not that person. It's not proving your point at all, because it's not that person. But race does matter in almost every topic, and y'all need to stop acting like it don't. Like, especially in this country, like, race matters in almost every topic. When it comes to hair, fashion, employment, people getting, just artists getting awards, anything, race matters, and it is a topic. And it, like, when somebody does bring up, well, what if it was a Hispanic person, they have a point. So I don't know why y'all mad at Danielle, what's her last name, Boyega, being famous. Y'all made her famous. We made her famous. I made her famous. Like, did we not start rapping that Cash Me Out song?
Cash me out song, how about that? Cash me out song, how about that? Cash me out song.
Every day and all this stuff. We gave her press. Just because she was over there, I don't know what she was doing, slapping and cussing at her mama don't mean nothing. All press is good press. It don't matter if, it don't matter, okay? Like Will Smith. Even though Will Smith slapped Chris Rock and he has been blackballed, it has been said that he has gotten like a ton of movie offers and deals and stuff like that, even through this. All press, like I said, all press is good press, and we made her famous. We made all these crazy white teenagers that do crazy stuff that black people couldn't even think about doing. We made them famous. Just, I don't know why y'all be so surprised that they famous. Like, we was blowing up her phone. I know I was saying Cash Me Outside. How about that? I was watching the Phillip show clip on YouTube. Y'all was too. It was viral. We was retweeting it, talking about it. Even if we was talking negatively about it, somebody was looking at it and somebody decided to follow her. And that's just how it is. Like, I'm not mad that she famous. I mean, it is kind of like, I mean, yeah, she was being rude to her mama. But, like, we make people famous and you get mad. Like, how you gonna engage? And that's another thing. People think just because you didn't like or retweet something or share something on Facebook, your engagement counts. All these social media platforms counts. Every time somebody click on something, go to another profile from something, anything. It doesn't matter if you didn't like or comment. You were engaged in it somehow. Whether somebody sent it to you or you texted out somebody, it don't matter. So your engagement counts, and she got them engagements, they got them engagements, and guess what? We done fed them $1 million just for doing stupid stuff. And I mean, honestly, that's a talent to me. I mean, congratulations. If you still eat barbecue sauce at the age 22, you're a child. Grow up and get you some honey mustard. Nothing is going to save the world. These electric cars, we could stop killing every animal right now. We could, I don't know, drain the ocean and put more water in there somehow. Nothing's going to save this world, this economy. Not going to say economy, but nothing is going to save the planet. The planet going to be okay. The planet done lived through 5 mass extinctions and all these earthquakes and all these historic transformations to the planet. The planet gonna be just fine. Us, on the other hand, you might as well just keep living the way you live. And like I said, another thing is people think electric cars is just so much better. It's not. It's not. It's not. It's not doing nothing better. I promise it's not. Look it up. We messed up. Like, we are living through the 6th mass extinction. Whether you want to believe it or not, I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 15 to 50 years, but somebody gonna live through what's about to happen, and it's our fault as humans, and there's nothing we can do about it because we're too deep into it. So you might as well just keep living how you're living, and if you believe in an upper power, or a higher power, pray to them. If you don't, I don't know, hug your friend, but it's over with. You might as well. It's nothing we can do. At this point, we too deep. Like I said, animals are already going extinct. These wings I got is like $2 more. Why? Because we're running out of meat. Like, I work at a restaurant. It's hard to get wings. We always sold out of wings. Why? Because it's hard to get wings because we ain't got none. It's a shortage on wings. So, honestly, like I said, you just pray. And if you ain't religious, get religious. And like I said, if you ain't religious again, you still don't want to be religious. I don't know. Hug your mama. Let people use pretty privilege. Ain't nothing wrong with pretty privilege. It ain't nothing wrong with using what you got to get what you want. And I ain't saying that in like, not like that, but I'm just saying like, there's white privilege and it's other privilege. I don't know any other privileges besides white privilege, but there's other privileges So let people use pretty privilege. Like, it's okay. I mean, if you don't benefit from it, then I'm sorry. That's unfortunate for you. But let them use it and stop being mad at pretty people for being pretty. Like it's like. Anyway, while we on this topic of pretty, if a man or a woman keeps pursuing you after you have consistently told them you don't want them, basically gave them signs that you don't want to be with them and you just want to be friends or you just be cool, or you want to be talking to them at all, and they keep showering you with gifts, money, all this stuff, it's okay to use them. Sorry. Now, I say this only if you have not led them on. If you led them on and they keep doing this, then it's not okay. But if you done told them multiple times and they done tried and they still trying to give you the world, let them give you the world and go about your day, because they being a simp and it's on their fault and it's okay to use them. So stop treating y'all friendships and relationships, anything, like it's a business or something. Like, you don't have to 100% get I don't know, you shouldn't have to have friends that just want to get money all day, hustle all day. That's just like, stop. And like the saying, like, oh, if you the smartest one in the room, you need to leave, or the richest one in the room, you need to leave. What happened to having friends because you want to go to Vegas with and turn up with because they cool, or you want to go, ride around town, in the car and stuff, and go downtown or something and turn up with them? Like, everything's not a business. And my thing is, a lot of people be trying to talk about some only one friends that's trying to get money that's positive, and I just be looking at that stuff like, what are you doing? I don't be seeing nothing going on in their life. Of course, everybody don't gotta post everything in their life, but I don't be seeing no proof that they get money, moving up, elevating, cutting off bad people. They look like the people that they talking about. And so, like I said, stop treating all your friendships like businesses. Like, you don't have to gain so much from a friendship as far as materialistic, or I don't even know what to call it. But it's okay to just have friends you want to have fun with. Like, it's okay. You don't gotta do all that. Now, while we talking about friends, if your friend cannot input anything useful into any social issues that's going on in the country or even in the world, they don't need to be your friend. Now, I tell you that, they don't need to be your friend. Black Lives Matter and all the propaganda and everything was going on, all the protests, all of that was going on. I just feel like if you could not give a useful input on what's going on and just talk about social issues, and don't even gotta be social issues, global warming, I don't know what's going on in Ukraine. If y'all can't talk about that just a little bit, I don't want to be your friend, and you shouldn't want them to be your friend too. It seems like they don't even know what's going on, especially if you're an adult. You need to be knowing what's going on with your country, what's going on within your state, your city, your neighborhood, all of it. Like, I just feel like you should be able to talk about that and have something to say that's valuable. You all gotta protest. I wish you would, but you don't have to do all that. You don't gotta post all day and have all these long essays on what's going on. But if you can't give a simple input what's going on that's actually useful, it's sad to me. You need to learn how to think for yourself, and you need to learn what's going on around you. Stop being oblivious. You're too old for that. Like, you should be able to give your impact on global warming. Like I said, we're gonna die, and it sucks, but I'm just saying, like, people should be able to talk about social issues. That's all I gotta say. Whether they know a lot about it or not. Like, the rates that trans black women are being killed. Like, it's you should be able to talk about that. It's sex trafficking going on. It's so much going on, and if people can't get their input on it, I don't know. I don't want to be their friend. Like, you just a dumb person, honestly. You can't talk about what's going on in your country. Like, what are you here for? Anything that got a label on it from the store is probably bad. Anything. I'm gonna say in this country. I'm not gonna speak for other countries. But a lot of people be trying to shame you. A lot of people that's, vegan or vegetarians, or people that just think they eat better or healthier. If they getting their stuff from the store just like you getting your stuff from the store at Walmart, I don't even care if the store say organic, no products, no chemicals. It's all a scam. I ain't gonna say it's on the same level as eating McDonald's. A lot of apples, plums, grapes, They got food coloring. They inject it to make it sweeter. All that stuff. Did y'all know fruits don't be that sweet? Like literally coming out the ground, it do not be that sweet. These labs make it sweeter than they are. Now I know there are naturally sweet fruits, but I'm talking about the sweet that we like, the sweet that Southern people like. It don't be that sweet. So I don't know, these people that think they just eat so much better and healthier, their lifestyle is just, you know, like I say, better, baby. Anything they got a label on it, it's not as good as you think it is. Thank you. Cardi's impact was just as good as Nicki Minaj's impact. Nicki was rapping by herself for like, I don't know, what she had like 6 in a row best women hip hop artists from BET Awards. Anyway, six of them. So that's like 6 years, even longer than that. Nobody was really rapping with Nicki. Besides what? Iggy and Azalea. But Azalea burned her own bridges by using her mouth, so we ain't even gonna talk about her. Iggy, she tried, but Nicki didn't have no competition. That's just that on that. People keep saying, well, I'm gonna commend Nicki for that because she didn't have no competition. Nobody gave her competition until Cardi randomly blew up. And Cardi's not an industry player. Don't let me know. I'm not saying that she just came out of nowhere, but she did blow up and she did open doors, and she is just as impactful as Nicki Minaj. I want y'all to understand the words that I'm using. I'm saying impactful, influential. I'm not saying just as good or a better writer or talented as Nicki. I'm not saying that because we do know Nicki is the GOAT. Nobody is pushing their pen like Nicki, and nobody is gonna be pushing their pen like Nicki for a while. But I'm just saying Cardi B opened the door for Megan and Lotto and all the other girls. I do know we had Trina and stuff like that, so I'm not gonna say Cardi B was like the first like ratchet girl rapper, but you know, you got the City Girls and all that stuff that really came after Cardi B. And so now we at this day and age where we got so many beautiful female rappers, and they have always been here, yes, but like I said, they just did not get that breakthrough because Nicki was just battling with herself for years, and Cardi blew up, and it just gave women that rap just some more motivation. That's all I'm saying. And Cardi B influence is just as impactful as Nicki Minaj influence. Like, she is definitely on the same level when it comes to influence and impactful, and just their presence and their entry into the game helped other women. So yeah, I'm not gonna say black women because the girl ain't black, but yeah. Quando Rondo and Lil Tim is not wrong for what they did. Let's talk. In the video, yes, it was just supposed to be a fair fight between King Von and Quando Rondo. It was supposed to be a fair little tussle. Quando was getting whooped. Whatever. First, let's talk about Bun. Bun is known to have bodies. I'm talking about bodies for real, like real life bodies. Like, he really did take people's lives, and he really was pretty much feared in his city. So let's just think about this person that has had bodies approaching you, beating you up. And not only that, Bun had like 25 people behind him. If you seen the video, it was like 3 when it comes to Quando, Lil Tim, and some other dude. It was like 3 of them against like 15 people. You think I ain't gonna be scared when there's 15 people behind the person I'm fighting? Another thing is, why is people mad at Quando? Quando ain't shoot nobody. Quando ain't shoot nobody, okay? A lot of people be talking about people don't fight no more. People don't fight no more, and it's true. Like, don't nobody fight no more. What you running up on the dude for, and you got bodies? What you trying to fight somebody for? Like, what you think was gonna happen? Like, he was probably drunk. His head is probably pumped up or something. But I don't know why he tried to fight him in the first place. Don't nobody fight fair no more. Y'all know that, especially dudes. You know what? Women do fight fairer than men. But as far as men not finna fight you. They finna shoot you. So I don't know what he expected to come out of this. I really don't know. But like I said, Von had like 15 people behind him, and he is a notable killer. And so yeah, I'll be scared too. And this is my chance to kill, you know, You know, if it was my chance to take out somebody that's like that big in their group, I would've did it too. I ain't saying it's right, but they ain't wrong. I don't care what nobody say. And I don't know why everybody mad at Quando. Quando probably ain't know he was about to pull the trigger. Like, he was just like, he just gonna sit beside him because it happened. But parents do not need a trophy or a high five for taking care of their kids. I don't care how old you are, how young you are. You supposed to do that. Like, people be like,
yeah, I changed myself, I changed my life for my child, and I really just work so much harder, and I pick up extra shifts just to take care of my child.
Good. You supposed to do that. Good. I mean, and then like when parents rub it in their kids' face, like, oh yeah, like I changed your diapers, I took care of you, I gave you a place to, stay, I gave you food on your table. You are supposed to take care of your kids. You don't need no high five for them. Now, of course, if you are a single father or mother, or let's say you took care of somebody else's kids because something happened to them, unfortunately, okay, yes, that's commendable, sure. But if you supposed to take care of your kids, period. It don't matter if you meant to have the child or not. You're supposed to take care of your kids. You don't need no high five for doing it. Like, you don't need nothing. You don't need no more, no less. My last one is this. Black people need to stop looking for validation in white spaces. I'm gonna say it again. Black people need to stop trying to be in white spaces so bad. You don't see Ed Sheeran begging to go to the BET Awards or to be, looked at as a good R&B artist or something. You don't see that happening. You don't see, I don't know, but you don't see these white actors and these successful white people trying to be in black space. They ain't trying to go to the BET Awards. They ain't trying to go to Black Girl Magic. As humans, we add value to things. Whether it's money or a award show or a gift or anything. We put value on things. Nothing has value unless we think it does. So why do we think the Grammys is so big? Why do we care about the Oscars so much? Why do every black person gotta have their star on the Walk of Fame? Like, why? I do get representation does what am I talking about? I do get representation does matter. I do believe that black people should be on the TV, yes. But we need to stop begging to be in their spaces. They don't beg to be in our spaces. They just go ahead and take it over. They just do what they do. They go and do it anyway. They don't ask. They don't do none of that. So we need to stop putting these white anything at such a high standard. Like it's gonna forever get us. And before we realize that we add value to it, they're gonna start doing what we doing, like they always do. And they're gonna start doing what we doing, and they're gonna take over, and then bam, just another form of gentrifier. But I'm just saying, let's stop trying so hard to be recognized by white people or trying to be on the same level as them. We got our own level. We don't need to be like that. Like, I'm not trying to just, stay separate or anything, but we need to stop trying to beg and try to get noticed. Like, we need to stop. Like, we just need to stop. It's like, because then at that point, it just you have to understand, like, we really giving them that mindset that they matter and we want to be with them. But no, it's really the opposite, and we need to stop. Like, we just need to stop. I don't like it. We have our own networks, award shows, everything. We have our own things, and we should just support our own selves. They will come over here. I'm trying to tell you, they do it every time. Like, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be on a screen with them. I'm just saying that we need to stop begging to be with them. Just let it happen. Like, just let it happen. Anytime there's black people in anything, it succeeds. So we don't need to beg. They understand the value of us. They do, whether they want to use us or not. So stop. It's getting very tired. It just makes us look really sad. Like, these are my unpopular opinions for today. Make sure you subscribe and hit that like button for me. And just thank you for watching.